All right, here's my way forward for the Chicago Bulls, since I know y'all are wondering that. And that's the main emphasis of this video. As I'm recording this, it's the first day of the playoffs. Well, you know what? The team we're talking about today did not make the playoffs as they got eliminated last night by the Miami Heat. This team is the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls, the Chicago Bulls, the Chicago Bulls. Another disappointing season. I mean, there's not much else to say other than you just need to let it go. Like, this team is not built to win at all. They're not going to compete for the next 5 years if they keep trying to run back the same thing and hoping for a different outcome. It's not how it works. This is not working. The DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, and Nikola Vucevic, that whole era, y'all had a chance. It sucks what happened, but it's not going to work. Now, hypothetically, since I know a lot of Bulls fans or just people in general believe that if Lonzo Ball didn't get hurt and he's coming back right now, like if Lonzo Ball comes back next year, a lot of Bulls fans think they'll be all right. Well, I don't know how to emphasize that if Lonzo Ball comes back, where is Kobe White going to play? What's going to happen? Like, there's no logistical rotational thing that can work out for the Bulls if Lonzo Ball comes back. Then you also got to factor in the fact he hasn't played in 2 years. But yeah, in today's video, we're obviously going to be doing another episode of just a season recap, off-season hope, how to fix the team, and just talking about a certain team. We're talking about the Bulls today. The Bulls. They're very down bad. We all know that. This off-season, they're going to look to try and trade Zach LaVine. Well, guess what? Zach LaVine has absolutely no value to anybody. And so what are you going to do? I don't know. But I'm just begging, please, DeMar DeRozan, I know you like being in Chicago, but hear me when I say this. Please leave. All right? This is not going to work. This is not ideal. Nothing is going to change. Y'all are still going to be in mediocrity for the rest of your time as a Bull. All right? There's not much else to say other than that. They finished this season 39-43. Got Zach LaVine making $43 million. DeMar DeRozan, free agent. Patrick Williams, free agent. Lonzo Ball has 1 year left, and it's player option. Vucevic, 2 years. You can't even trade Vucevic. Ain't nobody want him. Kobe White, he's the future. We all know. Kobe White as the point guard for the Chicago Bulls I could see a Kobe White, Lonzo Ball backcourt working out, but again, you got to factor in. Lonzo Ball hasn't played in the NBA. He hasn't played basketball in over 2 years. Maybe pushing 3 now. All right. There's going to be some growing pains coming back. Then you got that Alex Caruso. That is Alex Caruso. 1 year. You should trade him. Get multiple first-round picks for him. Ayo Dosunmu, he's been a bright spot. That's the future sixth man for the Chicago Bulls. He's been good. Javon Carter, Drummond's a free agent. Dalen Terry, Torrey Craig. All right. There ain't really anyone else to talk about. Adama Sunoco, he was actually pretty good at the end of the season, but a lot of players look very good at the end of the season, so we're not going to talk about that too much. But, you know, what I would do if I were the Bulls, you can't really trade Zach LaVine unless you're going to trade him to a team. Like, I don't even know who would want Zach LaVine at this point. I mean, who needs a scorer that doesn't do anything else besides score the basketball? I mean, the Lakers could use them, but they don't have the money. They don't have any assets either. There's really no one that should want Zach LaVine. I mean, the Magic would be a team that could desperately use Zach LaVine. I mean, we're already seeing it. I got the game on my phone right now. The Magic really struggles shooting the 3-ball right, and that's just the reality of their situation. But like, there's no team that really wants Zach LaVine. It seems like you're just gonna have him because his contract's too big. I mean, hopefully he can get better, but I'm not holding my breath for it. DeMar DeRozan, sign and trade him anywhere. Please get this man out of Chicago. It's not fair to him. It's not fair to Bulls fans. It's just not fair to anybody to have him right now. He needs to compete He's not going to compete with this Bulls team, and it's all right. It sucks, but you know what? Just fine. Sign and trade him. Patrick Williams, he's Lonzo Ball, you keep him. Vucevic, no one wants him. Kobe White. All right, here's my way forward for the Chicago Bulls, since I know y'all are wondering that, and that's the main emphasis of this video. You have to trade Alex Caruso for first-round picks this offseason. You have to. And you also have to sign and trade DeMar DeRozan so he doesn't leave for nothing. But if you bring DeMar DeRozan back, you're setting yourself up for failure. I really don't know what else to tell you other than that. And then if there's any possible way to get rid of Zach LaVine, you have to do that. Because Kobe White needs to get the reins next season. All right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's not really much else to say about the Bulls at this point. I mean, we all know they're going to do stuff to make them go back into mediocrity. But you know what? Let's just hope that this offseason they do something that actually helps them. But I'm not holding my breath for it. Neither should you. But yeah, that's all I got on the Chicago Bulls. Sign and trade DeRozan. Get all the value you can for Alex Caruso and move on from Zach LaVine if there's any possible way. And of course, Vucevic also falls into that category, but no one wants him. But yeah, y'all have a good one.